about how animals are categorized. So, animals are categorized on the basis of the food they eat into three different categories. First is your herbivorous, second is your carnivorous, and third is your omnivorous. So, first of all, discuss about the herbivorous. So, herbivorous. Which animals are called herbivorous? So, herbivorous are those animals who eat only plants. So the animals which eat only plants are called herbivorous, and they have two types of teeth. First is the sharp cutting teeth which is present at the front, and second type is flat wide grinding teeth which is present at the back of their jaw. So these teeth help in eating the different parts of the plants. And the third, and its examples are, yes, its examples are cow, buffalo, deer, horse, giraffe. All these are herbivorous. And if we talk about birds, many birds are also herbivorous. Why they are called herbivorous? Because they eat only nuts, fruits and berries. That's why these are called also herbivorous. Carnivorous, these are the animals that eat only other animals, and these are also called flesh eating animals because they eat the flesh of the other animals. And they have long and the sharp teeth which help in tearing of the flesh. And some birds are also carnivorous, and carnivorous birds have curved and pointed beaks that also helps in tearing of the flesh. So its examples are lion, tiger, eagle and wolf. All these animals are categorized into category carnivorous. All these are carnivorous animals and the birds. Carnivorous. Which type of animals fall into these category? So the animals that eat both plants and animals are called omnivorous. Okay, for example, human beings, bear, raccoon, all these are called omnivorous. Why they are called omnivorous? Because they eat both plant parts and flesh of the animals also. And they do not eat the flesh of all the animals, or they do not eat all the plant products. They eat specified some flesh of animals, like we consider human beings. We eat the flesh of only some animals, not all the animals. Now we are going to know about the three other more categories in which animals are categorized on their feeding habits. So first one is your scavengers. And which animals are called scavengers? These animals feed on the dead animals and the plants. They also help in cleaning the environment because dead plants and animals produce foul smell, and scavengers do what? They feed on dead plants and animals, so they help in cleaning the environment also. So the examples are, they can be carnivorous or omnivorous both. So carnivorous, hyena, jackal and vulture are also called scavengers. They feed on dead plants and animals. And omnivorous, crow, such as crow, is also fall into the category of the scavengers. And thereafter the another category is your decomposers. What the decomposers do? These are the snails, bacteria and fungi. What they do? They break down the organic components present in the remains of the plants and the animals and convert them into the simpler substances. So these are called decomposers. And examples are bacteria, snail, worms and fungi. They also help in cleaning the environment. So the third category is the parasites. Which organisms are called parasites? These are the organisms that live or on or inside the bodies of the other organisms and obtain their food from them. These all are called parasites, and what is called host. What is host? It is the organism which provides food and shelter to the parasites, and parasites usually harm the host. So examples of the parasites are fleas, leeches, tapeworms, and hookworms. All these are called parasites. So the now we are going to know about the food chain. What does food chain represent? Food chain represent the food dependence of the organisms in a natural environment. Suppose grass. Grass is eaten by deer. Deer is further eaten by lion. This is called what? This is a food chain. So in the first step of the food chain, they are always the producers who produce their own food. Thereafter, producers are eaten by the primary consumers, which are also called herbivores. And after the herbivores, there comes the secondary consumers, which are your carnivores, and thereafter the tertiary consumers, and the food chain goes so on. There are many food chains.
A simple food chain starts with the grass, which are eaten by the rabbits, and rabbits are the further eaten by the fox. So this is a simple food chain. Now big food chain, which starts with the apricot, acorns. Acorns are eaten by the mice, and mice is eaten by snake, and snake is eaten by hogs. This is this big food chain. And in each food chain, the energy is transferred from one organism to another. Marine food chain starts with the fishes, small fishes eating phytoplankton, and which are eaten by the small fishes, and small fishes are eaten by medium sized fishes, and medium sized fishes are eaten by the big sized fishes like shark. So this is the food chain. So food web, a system of interconnected many food chains, is called food web. These arrow shows the transfer of the energy from one organism to another.
Food web, a network of the interconnected food chains, is called food web. And what does the arrows in the food chain suggest? The arrows in the food chain represent the transfer of energy from one organism to the other. So arrows in the food chain represent the transfer of the energy from one organism to the another. This is all with your chapter number first.